It has been forever since I've just gotten in the car, driven a few hours to do a video, made a day trip out of it. I've been dying to do that. But today is not that day. I'm about 5 minutes from home. Just your basic walk and talk kind of video. I figured it would be a little bit cooler down here by the lake, but I appear to have been wrong. Not much tree cover. But there are mallards. Hello, ducks. It's also kind of crowded out here. I've passed by a lot more people than I thought I would for it being this hot out. The trail doesn't go back too awfully far, though. Cuts down here to the water. Good little swimming hole for dogs. But yeah, not too far at all. I don't know if you can see it on film, but I can still see the parking lot from here. However, it is nice and shady, several degrees cooler, and I found a nice rock. So I think I'm just going to plant myself here for a little bit and talk about those channel updates. I did check for snakes, by the way, before I planted myself down on this rock. We're good. Although the lighting really sucks, so maybe I will go somewhere else. See you guys in a minute. Found some blackberries. And a place that should offer a little bit more shade. I haven't been down this way yet. Really scenic so far. Taking me right by the Public Works Department. Well, so much for the tree cover. This would be a good view of the lake, though, when the water's higher. You know what? Tree cover or not, I'm here. We're doing it. Channel updates. We'll start with the schedule. You might or might not have noticed I've been doing 2 videos a week lately instead of 1. Tuesdays and Fridays. And I plan to keep it that way. Of course, I am human, and there will be weeks that I need a break. But for the most part, that's how it's gonna be. Good view of the bridge from here. Wonder how long this trail is. Can't be too bad. I met some people with little kids just a minute ago. Also going right by the railroad track. No trains coming along yet, though. Yes, more tree canopy from here on out. Ooh, and a breeze. I'm liking that. Came up on this rose just now, and I thought, well, that's kind of weird. One lone rose in the middle of nowhere, standing there all by itself. But looking at it closer, it's a gravesite, you guys, for a guinea pig. 5/24/23 to 12/16/23. Less than a year old, but I don't know how long they usually live. I always find the most random things. But I digress. I was doing my State of the Channel update. Let's get back to that. The big thing that I'm proud to announce is new channel name. I'd been planning on doing that for a while now, but I didn't know when, so finally I thought, you know, why not now? I think it's superior to the old one. Actually, it's Inferior. Inferior Adventure Channel, to be exact. I'll tell you guys the story about how I came up with that, but first I'm going to tell you guys the story about the old channel name. I don't think I ever mentioned how I got that name in the first place. A train's coming! Yes! Don't know if I'll get a very good shot of it through the trees, but we'll see. Love a good train shot. That was the Branson Scenic Railway too. Need to ride that sometime for a video for you guys. But I digress. Again, back to the topic at hand. If you're watching the video after the name change has already taken place, the old name was Cat at Large. How did I get that one, you ask? Or even if you don't ask, I'm going to tell you anyway. I stole it from Blake. Okay, so I asked him permission. But nonetheless, that's how I got it. Back in the day, his company was the first one to hire me as a professional juggler. Said company was called Illusions at Large. So it was kind of an homage to that. But in the end, it didn't really flow quite right, so I decided to switch it from something I stole to something that I inherited. Inferior was Dad's fake company. Anytime he would do some sort of weird artwork that he didn't want to put his name on, he would brand it with the Inferior logo. Inferior Tool Company, Inferior Sign Company, Inferior Back Scratcher Company, etc., etc. You get it. So this one's an homage to Dad. And I also like that it matches my art channel. Been calling that one Inferior Art Channel. Need to get back to posting on that. It feels like it's been a pretty short video, but I'm turning around nonetheless. I still have a lot to do today. That's why I didn't drive anywhere far. And my check engine light might still be on. But really, I've covered all that I wanted to anyway. The name change, the schedule change, all that jazz. Glad you guys came along for it though. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you next time when I go to a birthday party for a penguin.